We have reports that the wanton criminal is hijacking our newsfeed. We have a direct quote from Mayor Hill. He says, "My fellow Gothamites, I implore you not to listen to a word this mass criminal..."
Shut up, people of Gotham. Our city is under direct attack, not by criminals nor outlaws, but by its own leaders. Leaders who sold Gotham out to line their pockets. They've sold our safety, our freedom. There's nothing they won't sell. They've even sold the ground beneath our feet, where right now they're going actual monsters. Horrors too terrible to imagine. I tried to show you with Black Mask, but I made the mistake of relying on the networks. Not anymore. This time, I'll show you myself, because I'm going to drag out these monsters into the light for all of you to see, and then I'm going to beat his ass. I'm talking about you, Bane, you little shit. I know you're listening. Tomorrow, midnight, the old Veterans Arena, you and me, alone. You win. I go back to Arkham and become whatever you want, but you won't win. And you, the people of Gotham, get to watch. And in just case any of you are wondering who I am, I'm Batman.
First of all, I made the same mistake twice. I recorded everything in slow motion again, so I had to speed it up and do this voiceover. And second of all, I did a voiceover, but I didn't turn on my mic, so I spent like 10 minutes yapping into the camera, and there was no one hearing. I had to re-record again. First, I got New Gods. This is really good. I was unexpected how it tied into DCKO, and how the daughter was like this powerful source that Darkseid might need, and how she was the key to connecting both universes. I really also like the fact that Desaad changes his face, and Big Barda can change her size. I've always heard about how the gods are like really big compared to Earth, like how like the Earth is like a grain of sand to them in their true forms. So I thought the fact that they had to like change like themselves so much to fit on Earth, and we're seeing a glimpse of those true forms, was really cool. I especially like when Desaad revealed like, oh, this isn't actually my face. I just put this on for aesthetics. I'm actually really youthful and handsome. Oh my god, it was fucking hilarious. Like, it was so unexpected, but it sort of made sense for what a new god was. So I really like that aspect as well. I don't know why the camera's auto-focusing on my hands, but I guess you can see me describing how Big Barda is like really cool, and like she can swing her sword and stuff, and the way she changes her side is really amazing. Can't wait to see how New Gods ties into DCKO, because there's definitely some stuff they're going to use there. It's really cool. Like, I was really impressed with the story, and especially the art, always. Next up is Absolute Wonder Woman. We've seen Diana lose a lot of magic in her series, and for the first thing is she's always talking about the cost of the magic, right? She's always saying, oh, this has a cost, this has a cost, this has a cost. And we finally get to see the cost of all that magic she's performing in this issue with the amazing artist. I don't know who draws this, but it's amazing. And we get to see exactly what the cost of her magic is. The Absolute Universe absolutely blows me away with the continued quality of the series. Next up is Batman and Robin, which is an okay story. I don't really have much to say about it. It's about a goon who used to work for the Penguin Gang coming back like as a boss of his own. He has some pretty nice fighting skills, and Damian is pretty cool in it. Or is it Tim? I don't remember. All the Robins look the same. Next up is Ultimate Spider-Man. It's alright. I heard it ends in 24 issues, which is 2 more issues from now, and I don't really see how it's possible for the author to wrap everything up in 2 issues, especially with the stuff that's being set up. But I will reserve my judgment until those 2 issues come out, and if they're really good and wraps it up perfectly and it's really nice, I will bite my tongue. But right now, a story is just lacking the edge that it once had at the beginning, or maybe the novelty is kind of wearing off on me. I don't really get to see Peter as much as I thought it would have, and it doesn't really have a personality. No offense, but I will reserve my judgment until those final 2 issues come out, because the story isn't over yet. And if it's planned for 24 issues, and maybe if the first issues are weak, but everything else is fine, that's okay. Next, the story I'm talking about is Aquaman, which is okay. It's okay. I don't really have much to say about it. I love you, Arthur, but you're just the average dude. Next up is Amazing Spider-Man. I really don't like Norman Osborn. I've been reading a lot of classic Spider-Man lately, and there's just a hatred of him that refuses to go away. So it doesn't really matter that he's a good guy now, because I will always hate him. Like, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, there is no redemption for this dude. I shouldn't say that, but maybe there's redemption for him, but I don't really like reading about his stories, because I've been reading so much classic Spider-Man, and I know what he's doing, and how bad and evil he is. Like, in my head, I just can't reconcile these are the same characters, but maybe that's on me. But I liked seeing Peter's adventures in space, but not Norman's adventures on Earth. Next up is Detective Comics. I really like this one as well. I like how when Batman was infected, he went to really smart people first and was like, "Oh yeah, figure this out, buddy. I got to work on this." Then he was really smart. He's like figured out their base of operations in less than 10 hours. Even the villain was impressed, so that was really cool. Next up is Absolute Flash. Yeah, it's okay. Some Absolute Universe stories hit, some are just okay, and Absolute Flash is one of them that just is just okay for me. There's really nothing for me to talk about. It's an okay story, but Absolute Batman, Absolute Martian Manhunter, Absolute Wonder Woman, I really like those so far. I still haven't caught up on Green Lantern. Oh, Absolute Batman is really good too. I'll put like an audio voiceover like thing I did at the beginning. If you already saw that, it's really cool. I really like where the story's going and like how young and brash he is. Like mainline Batman would never say the things this Batman does. Like calling out people to a wrestling match. Oh my goodness, like that's actually crazy. Like, could you imagine that? I can imagine Batman going on TV and saying like Gotham citizens deserve hope or something, but calling out a villain to a wrestling match, maybe just the venom in the system, but oh my goodness. I cannot wait for the next issue. It sounds fucking amazing. And next up is the Summer of Superman. We got Action Comics here. I really don't know who Captain Comet is. I vaguely remember him. I think I have like there's a comic in here that features him somewhere, but I thought it was really cool how him and a young Clark interacted. I really like seeing adventures of young Superman, so I like the story, but it's just an okay story. Next up is trades. I got another compact edition, this time The Long Halloween. I'm kind of frustrated with the story so far because a couple of years ago I was trying to read this story, right? But then the Long Halloween like extended edition was coming out, so I was like, oh, I'll just wait till the extended edition is complete. Now there's like a deluxe edition, there's like a 20-year anniversary version with extra stuff. There's like there's an extra long Halloween, and there's a long Halloween. There's preludes, like there's all these long Halloween parts to it. Like I don't know where to start, honestly. Like there's so many different versions of it out there. Like, okay, whatever. Next up is DC Finest Batman Red Skies. I got this one because of Jason Todd. I heard that the woman on the cover was sort of like his adopted mother, and I like collecting the DC Finest line anyways. I'm gonna collect most of them because I'm really interested in that era of DC Comics. I'm a young dude. I haven't really read that much like 80s, 90s stuff, so I wish I could. Tom Strong is another one I picked up. I've heard about him, but I haven't read any comics about him, so this is a great way to introduce me to him. If he's really cool, I might like him. I might pick up more stuff. Next up is A World Without a Superman. This was right after he got killed by Doomsday, so I thought it was really interesting to look at the DC comics in that era. I also have these issues in singles. I think I showed them. I didn't show them off in the video, but I have them in the bag. I just realized that like as I was recording, I was like, oh, I already have these books. Oh my goodness. Next up is The Return of Superman. So right after the death of Superman comes The Return of Superman. So it's pretty cool to see how the DC universe revolves around Superman and how he returns and how everything changes. So I thought that was pretty cool as well. I don't know why I'm blurring. I think it's focusing on the book, not on my face. I should have changed that. Next up, we have Spider-Man Essential Edition in black and white. I didn't realize it was in black and white, but it's really cool. It's just that era of Spider-Man I haven't read because I'm a young dude, so I thought it would be interesting to pick them up. We have Volume 3 and Volume 5. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 4 weren't there, so I just picked these up. These are really cool. Yeah, it's just cool art. And next up is The Gauntlet. It's just Dick's early days as a Robin and him like doing stuff and like fighting people. This is his first real test. I thought it was really interesting to pick up. Again, just to see that era of DC Comics and like see how like Grayson works. So I thought it was really cool. And that's pretty much it for this video. I love collecting comics. This might be a bit too much. I've been away from the game for a while because of life stuff, but this is pretty cool. I gotta figure out how to change my camera to stop recording in slow motion. Oh my god. I think I have to reset everything.